We need Kong. The world needs him to stop what's coming.
We're here to share what you know and what you might have missed. So here's the scoop. Kong 2, the sequel featuring Kong's son, is part of the MonsterVerse that began with Godzilla and the latest TV shows Skull Island and Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. Even if you're not aware, it's essential to note that Kong Skull Island holds the title of being the highest-grossing movie in the MonsterVerse up to this point. Despite this significant achievement, the absence of a sequel has become even more noticeable. Despite being the reigning champion as the highest-grossing film in the MonsterVerse, Kong Skull Island's lack of a sequel has left fans puzzled. 6 years after its success, the absence of a follow-up is conspicuous, especially considering Kong's impactful role in Godzilla vs. Kong. In the epic clash between Godzilla and Kong, the giant ape faced defeat at the hands of the nuclear lizard. However, the battle led to Kong gaining more backstory and a compelling narrative in Godzilla vs. Kong, making his story one of the highlights among the iconic kaijus. Although Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire is expected to delve deeper into the history of both titans, it only scratches the surface of Kong's complex background. Given Kong's popularity and significant box office success, many anticipated a sequel even before his encounter with Godzilla. The drastic change in Kong's size from Kong Skull Island to Godzilla vs. Kong added to the intrigue surrounding the giant ape. Despite this, no sequel materialized, and Legendary has not announced any plans for one. The future of Kong's story in the MonsterVerse remains uncertain. The MonsterVerse, with nearly $2 billion in global box office revenue, has justified its expansion into new mediums and the introduction of more titans. The upcoming Apple TV Plus show, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, is a testament to this expansion. However, among all the films in the MonsterVerse, Kong Skull Island stands out as the highest-grossing one, surpassing even 2014's Godzilla overseas. It achieved a total gross of $561 million at the box office. Not only was Kong Skull Island a financial success, but it also garnered critical acclaim. The film achieved a certified fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes with a commendable 75%. This rating places it on par with Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Kong, both of which hold a rating of 76%. In the contemporary landscape of Hollywood, such a combination of critical praise and box office triumph typically paves the way for a sequel. However, 6 years later, there is still no sign of a solo Kong project on Legendary's schedule, leaving fans wondering about the fate of the beloved giant ape in the MonsterVerse. There were once rumors circulating about a genuine sequel to Kong Skull Island, gaining momentum as late as 2022. In this speculation, Adam Wingard was rumored to be working on Son of Kong, originally believed to be the sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong. This project was envisioned to revolve around Kong's quest to find other members of his species residing in the mysterious Hollow Earth. The title Son of Kong paid homage to the sequel to the original 1933 King Kong film, which shared the same name. This classic sequel introduced Little Kong, a small albino descendant of the deceased King Kong. However, the project has undergone significant evolution since then and transformed into Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. As the name suggests, the focus has shifted to Godzilla and Kong joining forces against a mutual adversary, rather than engaging in battle with each other. Despite only a brief teaser being released, it hints at a formidable enemy from Kong's species. It's less likely that this glowing-eyed ape is Kong's offspring. Instead, it seems more plausible that it could be an awakened ancestor or another rival member of Kong's species with aspirations to assume the role of the Alpha Titan. The narrative appears to be steering away from a direct lineage connection, offering a fresh and intriguing dynamic for the kaiju-filled universe. The mysterious and imposing figure with glowing eyes, perched atop a throne surrounded by bones, has sparked intense speculation about the nature of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. While the creature exhibits an ape-like appearance, possibly belonging to Kong's species, the teaser suggests that Kong has reason to fear this formidable entity. The throne itself is encircled by the skeletal remains of fallen titans, including members of Kong's own lineage. There's a chilling possibility that this creature may be responsible for the demise of Kong's extended family, hinted at in Kong Skull Island as well as the entire Godzilla family. If this ominous ape is indeed the perpetrator of such atrocities against fellow Titans, it positions him as a significant threat to the planet's natural order, akin to Ghidorah's role. The exploration of the Hollow Earth and Kong's ancestry in Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire raises intriguing questions and may offer an explanation for the absence of a direct Kong sequel. It's proposed that this film might secretly serve as Kong's sequel, delving into his narrative post-Godzilla vs. Kong. Despite the movie being marketed as a continuation of the shared story, the emphasis on the Hollow Earth and Kong's lineage could position it as a comprehensive Kong-centric tale. Godzilla may play a secondary role, supporting Kong in the ultimate showdown against their common adversary. This narrative choice would provide an excellent opportunity to delve deeper into Kong's story while subtly reminding audiences of the MonsterVerse's true Alpha Titan. Godzilla's inclusion may act as a strategic marketing move to connect the film with its predecessor, Godzilla vs. Kong, ultimately unfolding as a captivating Kong-centric installment in the MonsterVerse. Even if Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire appears to be a Kong-centric story in disguise, the presence of Godzilla's name on the marquee ensures that it's not truly a solo Kong movie. Godzilla, being the most iconic kaiju globally, commands a dedicated fan base eager for more of the colossal lizard. Some fans even argue that Godzilla vs. Kong suffered from not being a true Godzilla story. The desire for a solo Kong movie stems from various reasons, one of which is Kong's ability to humanize the Titans. In Kong Skull Island, Kong emerged as a compelling character, and his success in connecting with audiences underscores the potential for a standalone film. Kong's intelligence, showcased by his learning of sign language in Godzilla vs. Kong, sets him apart as a Titan with a depth of understanding beyond many others in the MonsterVerse. The prospect of Kong becoming a crucial link between Titans and humanity is a compelling narrative thread. Given his benevolent nature, Kong can serve as the bridge essential for cooperation between these colossal beings and humans who share the common goal of restoring Earth. With challenges from both human and Titan adversaries, Kong's role as a unifying force becomes pivotal, as depicted in Godzilla vs. Kong and Kong Skull Island. The argument for a solo Kong adventure is rooted in providing him with a platform to further elaborate on his significance and grant the character the recognition he deserves. While Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire might give the impression of a Kong-focused story, true justice for the character would involve a dedicated solo movie. Kong's unique qualities, intelligence, and role as a mediator between Titans and humanity merit a film where he takes center stage, allowing audiences to fully appreciate the depth and importance of this iconic Titan. However, the looming question remains: will Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, despite its focus on Kong, truly provide him with exclusive narrative he deserves? Or will Godzilla's iconic presence continue to overshadow Kong's individual storyline? And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.